Today might be my last big ride on the Status. Let's talk about it. "112 days till race day." So the focus is now completely on off-season training and preparing for downhill season next year. Gonna kind of be my first full downhill season racing, and first full season racing in kind of the expert Cat 1 class. Just want to give it a proper go and see what we can do. Obviously this is going to follow along with that process, but in preparation for that, I've actually gotten some sponsors and some support, and for this channel and for my riding and for racing, specifically for racing. And because of that, there are some changes, one of which is to my main everyday trail bike. So when I got this Status, I got it because it was a great fit for my riding style. It still is. It is probably my favorite enduro bike, trail bike that I've owned to date. And it was kind of a one-stop shop, do-it-all bike. I was actually planning on getting a dual crown fork and a coil shock for it. I was gonna go race on that because I wasn't expecting to have much support next year. And so I was gonna have one bike to do kind of everything. And luckily now, I actually have some support, and we'll be building up a downhill race bike, and we'll be getting a trail bike as well, so that I'll have two bikes for both. One for every day, one for racing specifically. And so this is gonna go to a new home soon, but before I pass it along and make the switch, wanted to take one last time to kind of share my thoughts on this bike, my experience with it, why I still think it's probably one of the best bikes you can get for the price and for the purpose that it's built for. So yeah, let's take it for one last big ride. So since it's probably my last ride on this bike, figured it'd be fitting to come ride the first trails I ever rode on this bike, as I try to share some of my experiences on it and a little bit of my thoughts on this bike. Now, as most people, if you've seen anything about this bike, you know it's a 160 front and rear travel, mixed wheel or mullet style enduro bike. Now I won't bore you with the technical specs and details. Vital put out a awesome technical review of this bike. I suggest you go check that out if you're wanting to nerd out on all its details. But generally, this bike is built to be very cost effective, budget friendly, and be as capable on steep, fast technical descents as possible. Is it the most efficient climber? No. Will it do it? Absolutely. Lockout switch, 12 speed, it'll get you anywhere you want to go. You might have to work a little bit harder, but it's always worth it on the descents. Always. This thing is a blast when it points down. If you've ridden in North Carolina, you probably know where we are. You recognize this. We just came up Big Rock Trail. We're gonna go down Cedar Rock Trail, steep side. We're gonna come back up steep Cedar and then go down Big Rock. That's gonna be the lap. We're gonna get some good technical climbing, technical descending, and we're gonna avoid that creek crossing and keep our feet dry in this cold weather. So much fun. All right, back up. Climbing up Cedar Rock is a steep way, coming down the descent, or going up the descent, rather. It is much harder, but it's also much shorter. And when all you really care about is the descending, you know, I'm more than willing to suffer a little extra to get it done a little quicker and get to the fun part. Oh yeah. Still climbing. We're almost there. Made it past the worst part. Back. So we came up Big Rock, down the steep side of Cedar Rock, back up the steep side of Cedar Rock. Now we're gonna go back down Big Rock to finish up our lap. All right, here we are starting our descent at Big Rock. Let's take, oh, I know. Let's take this line. There's a little lesser known rock garden line over here on the right, off the top of Big Rock Trail. Right down here. And sharp right. And here, inside that tree. To the first little section. To the pretty overlook. rest of Big Rock. Sorry guys. Thanks. Oh, I wish we could go on line there. Yep. Oh, thanks. That's Big Rock. Whew, that's a lap. So much fun. This bike just feels right at home on that fast, chunky, semi-technical, semi-steep descent. This thing's a lot of fun. Love this bike. Kind of sad to see it go, but excited for what's next. It's gonna be cool. Whew. So yeah, that bike's rad. And stay tuned for new news on things happening here in the near future. Till then, see ya. Hmm.